Hey guys, Definitive Odyssey here, and today I'm going to be playing Metro Last Night on the Xbox 360. Metro 2033 is set in the train lines of Moscow, Russia, and it is in the post-apocalyptic setting after the nuclear fallout of the countries bombing each other. So what happened was 40,000 people decided to all go underground to survive from the nuclear fires, and a nuclear winter has begun to plague the land, and mutations and other beasties have come to the surface and have begun to try and kill everybody.
Artyom, wake up, Artyom. It's me, God. Nightmares, eh? No wonder. After all you've been through. Listen, I have incredible news. A couple of days
We are playing as a 20-year-old Russian who was born before the nuclear apocalypse, so he knows what it was like on the surface, even though that he was young. And what's going to be happening is we're going to be playing as him. His name is Artyom, and he's about 20 years old.
Yes, hold on one moment. If a dark one has survived, it is vital that you...
And what's happening is the black thing that you saw at the beginning of the video that grabbed the man who stabbed the other man in the face, they are called Dark Ones, and they are sort of like a malevolent alien type race, who have mind control powers, invisibility, cloaking, just terrifying stuff. And in the last game, we bombed the civilization at the core. So we're there, we're all living, we completely destroyed all of them, and what's happening is we believe that one of them has gotten away, and it is just a baby Dark One. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and discuss this with the leaders, and we're going to make our way out of the facility. So here, we're going to get all our equipment that we'll need for all of our missions. So you go up under the surface in this game, which means that you will need a gas mask, and you will have to be plentiful with your filters. So here are the filters that we need for the masks. Each one usually lasts around 15 minutes or so. I'm going to need medkits, so most of those will just get rid of any pain that we're having, so that we can survive for longer. Now, the currency in the game is actually bullets. Because currency like money isn't valid anymore, all we can do is use military grade ammunition and lesser grade ammunition to buy things. So what we're going to do is we're going to open that up, and here is the ammunition selection and stuff like throwing knives, incendiary grenades, and other such things. So now we've got our flashlight, night vision, we've got our filters, gas mask, we've got a lighter, universal charger, and radiation meter.
Alright, now to the good stuff, huh? Let's get you some guns. Take the ones you want and try them out on my range.
Okay, so now we're coming over to the guns. Now we get a very wide variety of Russian-styled guns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose the Kalish, which is basically just the AK-47, and I'm just going to put a red dot sight on it, and I'm going to choose what they call the Bastard. Now the Bastard is the submachine gun type weapon. It is actually just like a homemade styled submachine gun. So I'm going to chuck a red dot sight on it and a suppressor. And because I usually do stealth through the game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the revolver, and I'm not going to put a red dot on it because you don't need it if you're going to be that close. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a silencer. I could put the long barrel on, but I don't need to be firing it, so I'm just going to put the suppressor on, and that's going to be it. So now we're going to head over here, and I'm going to use the AK. So we're just going to restock our ammo, and we're going to head to the meeting. So we can bring up a compass, and we've got our lighter to see, and we're just going to make our way with that. The compass helps you go in the direction of any prime objective.
Pay no attention to this clown, Alex. Open the gates.
Have you heard about Wisniewski?
What are you talking about?
Check with the guards at the lab.
What the hell did he do? All right, let's go. The tombs of ancient kings were filled with whatever they might need in the afterlife. Weapons, gold, chariots.
Khan is basically the spiritualist for the Metro. He seems to know exactly what he's talking about, but nobody seems to listen to him because his ideology is so different. But Artyom is a good friend and a good listener for him. In the book, Artyom loves stories. Like, the Metro is filled with stories, and Artyom's best friends all share stories with him, and that's what the Metro sort of thrives on now, because there isn't much entertainment.
Hey, I heard that Wisniewski did something. What happened?
Nobody knows. Wisniewski was at the lab. When the next ship came, the doors opened, and the lab ransacked. Wisniewski was gone.
Shit. So, what's inside?
Chemical weapons, maybe some other shit. That's all I heard.
In the Metro, there are fascists, Nazis, and communist Russians. So we've got those main varieties of dangerous individuals, which you will always have to come up against.
Bunkers, nooks and crannies, exits. Still, it makes the order dream of finding them.
Guys just came back from the lake. They say Elsa is strengthening the section for a couple
Hey,
of more.
you want to know what the fuss is about? Why the summons? Kerma, take these guys to Wheeler. They've been summoned. Yep. All right, go on in. I'll wait here. You've gone. Ask me to go.
So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the main boss, which is Artyom's stepfather, and we're basically just going to tell them that we need to tell them that there may be a Dark One and that we need to go and investigate ASAP.
Severe pain, loss of consciousness he suffered in that presence. Just mentally incompatible.
Basically, this is just a rough overview of Metro.
The connection with the Dark Ones. Yes, people died at exhibition. Your home station. Hunter, the best of the order, is most likely dead as well. And he taught you this. If we don't fight for our lives in this new world, we'll be devoured. It is the law of evolution. But I would argue the old laws no longer apply.
What are you working on? Ah, I see. I see. And you, what are you working on? Mapping. Why is he typing so much if he's looking at a map?
Alright, Artyom, and you, God, you have something to report? Yes, God. Let's keep it short then. I located a surviving Dark One at the gardens. What? One of those things is still alive? Luckily, yes. Luckily? Come, this is utter madness. The Dark Ones were the greatest threat the Order's ever faced. Go, just give me a chance. A single Dark One is no threat. Artyom has a gift. I believe he can establish contact with the creature. Let him come with me.
Very vague expression.
Artyom, go with Khan to the gardens and locate the Dark One. Or send a sniper. I missed. None.
Yes, sir.
Why would we need a sniper? To eliminate the creature and finish the Order's job. You can't. It's murder. Restrain him. You idiot. You're making the same mistake that... We're done. Escort Khan out of here. Artyom, it's your last chance for forgiveness. For getting rid of the nightmares. Now. Forget about Khan. Looks like he got close. Too close to the creature. Lost his mind. Look here, Artyom. Complete the mission. And get back here quickly. The war is coming. And I'll need every ranger at his post. On your way.
So, what are you waiting for? Come along, rabbit.
I am no rabbit.
Artyom, it's true that the Dark Ones can sense me. Maybe you could roll out from hiding so Anna can have a clear shot. But do me a favor. And don't forget to finish it with a headshot.
Don't tell me you believe that bullshit about making peace with the Dark Ones. I wish I had been up in that tower myself to see the missiles fall and watch them burn in their nests. Come on, rabbit. Would you let those things into the metro? Let them crawl into our brains. They could use us like animals. Maybe we could mentor them so the children could live on the surface and feed off the radiation. Shoot. You don't shake hands with the devil.
Now, everybody is not crazy, they're just scared of the Dark Ones. You know, people fear what they can't see and they can't understand. So everybody in the metro is just fearful of the Dark Ones because they believe that they've come to kill them. So for everybody, it's just a bit hard for them to comprehend what the Dark Ones represent and what they're trying to do because they don't have the same brain length, which means that people pretty much die when they come into contact with the Dark Ones. But Artyom, when he was younger, opened the Botanical Gardens gate, and what that did was it let in the Dark Ones and the other mutants into the metro.
Rain on the Botanical Gardens, turning the flesh into ashes, smelting metal and glass. Nobody and nothing could survive that inferno.
Our kids won't know how to operate these things. And their kids will probably think this was built by the gods.
Alright, we reached the station. Possibly secret metro floor. We have to explore these tunnels. It's very done with my power. So don't wander off. try to put some juice on the system and get the lights on. Use your flashlight in the meantime.
Right. You ready?
Right, so we're going to press left bumper and Y, and that'll activate our flashlight. We've also got our lighter. We've got night vision goggles that you can find later, gas mask, you name it.
What's next? That's a good sign. Power's working. Open the gate. I'll cover the passage. Great. You did fine after all. All clear. Move out. All right. The map shows a collector entry point ahead. Go right. There's a dead end on the left. Something alarmed him. Stay sharp. Great. The ladder. It's just a little more walking. Then we'll see if you're rabbit or man.
So now we're putting on our gas mask, and that means that we can breathe safely on the surface because breathing on the surface is dangerous.
Give me a hand here.
So this is the first interaction with the mutants in Metro 2033. In the first game there were mutants known as lurkers, and they were sort of rat-type creatures. Now these are sort of like the alpha male versions of those. Kind of like the more advanced, more environmentally equipped versions. So now we're going to come into contact with the Dark One. Now the Dark One's only a little child, maybe about 7 to 10 years old. And here's the Dark One. No, the Dark One doesn't want to hurt us, he's just scared. So what we've got to do is we've got to track him down so that we can trap him. Now the Dark One can, in a way, teleport. He's also very quick and has a sort of environmental cloaking. Alright, so now we've trapped him. And the Dark One is traveling into Artyom's mind and showing him visions of what he sees. Now this is when Artyom blew up the colonies of the Dark Ones. And you can see that he just made it away. Now this is us exiting it, and Artyom has been passed out for quite some time now. And now we have been captured by some Germans. So I'm going to end it here, guys. Please like, comment, tell me what you thought, tell me if you want to see anything else. See you guys later.